Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. If you're seeing me, it might be for a reason. Might. Use your discernment. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. I have the Oracle of Plain Secrets. Might be significant. I've been binging Outlander, and I cannot stop. I got my old book down, okay? So I don't know if you're watching Outlander. If you're a fan, I got the 91. And Derby Wife bought me the 91 version of the book, so might be significant. But for the bottom up, I pulled 3 decks to use today. We have the Ace of Wands and the Tower. But with the Tower, I don't get so much wanton destruction. You know what I mean? Like a usual Tower. And this has to be broken down if you want to tell your story. Bloodbeam Badlands is a card of story, telling your story. No two stories are the same. Somebody had to invent a T-Rex with a gun for a head, right? And stop doing that. No, that's nice. I don't have a story. No. Stop. It's like you don't want to listen. I keep getting like talk instead of listen. So it might be that you know what this thing is that has to be changed. Because this Tower, it's such a pretty card, but they fucking suck to shuffle. You see that little fox down at the bottom? In a lot of cultures, that is a trickster spirit. Oh my god. But do you want to know what we had under the fucking Tower? Ten of Pentacles. But you gotta go through some hardship first. And that might be hardship that's already happened. Eee. So the symbol came out in reverse, and that's a card of innate knowledge, something we know. But we have a card of respite here, a card of just rest. It's like, you know, it fits for my collective. You know you need to fucking rest, but you keep looking for that new thing, You're gonna find one new thing. And we got the Two of Pentacles. You're gonna have a time balancing it, okay? Ace of Swords. And the Seven of Cups underneath that, and the Five of Cups underneath that. So it's like you're trying these new things to see if that's going to shift your mentality to the way you want it to be, but something has to be destroyed. You're building on a crooked foundation. You know what I mean? And now's the time to rest. But I want to know why you need to rest. A lot of my messages are fix it. You have to fix this. You should fix this. Why do you need to rest? Okay, well, we got kids on bikes, so it's like you've kind of lost your sense of joy, a little bit of nihilism, but then we had Stew Pot. No Way Home. This is another card of rest. Another fucking card of rest. Okay. So there is a wild card out here. But then we've got the Spire, the Hobgoblin, and the Patient. So the Spire is destruction of constructs, ideals, things. Think like the end of Fight Club. Right? That's kind of what the Spire is. It's something that controls things, needing to be broken down. And then we've got the Hobgoblin. And the Hobgoblin is a card of, and I've explained it before, when you play D&D, you have, like, the DM will throw little waves of just real easy meat grinder type of enemies, like Hobgoblins. They've got 1 or 2 HP. It takes 1 or 2 hits. If they swarm, it can become a problem. If you get separated, but this is talking about giving little things the big stick. Giving little things power. And it's not lost on me, yeah. Giving little things power. But I think it looks like making mountains out of molehills. Because with the Patient here, the Patient is things that you need to see and experience and do that it's not always pleasant. But it's something you need to see, you need to look at, you need to experience. And it's like you're making these things huge because you don't want to see that they are fixable. But it does require effort. But I want to know, again, this wild card. So you need to rest because what I'm getting is that you're making things like every little thing you see, you're like, fuck, this is huge. Fuck, this is huge. When if you were in a different mindset, had a different mindset, right? You'd be like, it's not a big deal. I can get this person to handle it. Okay, it's not a big deal. I can do this. But it's like you're sticking on every little bump and you're like, fuck, this is the end of the world. That might be why you need to rest. And it might not be that, and it's not like a sense of drama that I'm getting. It's getting a sense of like desperation to keep your mind going so that you don't have to think about certain things. but you got to think about those things. The Wheel of Fortune came up. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm pretty sure this is the Devil. I'm going to have to look it up because I get this card so rarely, and because I mix these two decks, there's 2 books I have to look through, so hold on. You're just not going to believe me because what I was just saying before about how, like, you take one real small thing and you make it, like, this huge thing. This card, right? That's the card. The Devil. I'm going to read it. The Devil is a witch hunt, the fearmonger. The Puritan who thinks even the simplest of symbols with no real history of evil behind it is in fact horrifying. You are seeing shit. It's like you're seeing danger behind every corner. Fucking problems everywhere. Obstacles everywhere that need to be lamented instead of rushed through. Or ignored. So, I'm going to actually put these back, and we are going to go with the True Black Tarot because I want to know what this tower is. And I want to know if this deck will tell me. So, we're going to use this one face up. Legislation. So, with the tower coming up, that's a different question, so I'm gonna shift the other deck as well. But with this tower coming up and then legislation. Legislation is not holding yourself stringent to the rules that society and possibly yourself, family, close people to you have set in place. Now, a lot of you could be like, oh, gee, that sounds like you're saying murder's okay. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there is more, see, that even sounds violent. There's more than one way to skin a cat. You get the gist. So what has to come down is going to be work, and it is going to be painful. 999 might be significant, but Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is beyond that. 6 of Pentacles under that. So this is love, charity, connection, hope, but you have got to work through this. You noticed how this came out. This 9 came before this. You are not meant to just sit and feel your pain. You have to work through it. Now, a lot of people, some of you could be like, well, work through it. I don't have a job. That's not what I mean, and you full well know it. So I want to see if I can get some clarification on what this tower is. What you need to do to re-level your structure. And I've got the True Black Tarot. Again, bitch to shuffle. But we're going to do it. What is this tower that needs to get taken down? Oh, fuck. You know, I said you kept looking for new things, new things, new things, new things to distract you from what's going on in your head. You don't need to be looking for new things. But the Fool did come out. You need to be looking at things in a new way. There is still a journey here, but it's not a brand new one. And you know it too. With that butterfly on the third eye, you fucking know it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And we have the Page of Wands. So we have the 9 of Wands right here, and this Page of Wands, she's action, fire, movement. She has protection, a little bit of defense, but that torch is more for lighting her way. It's more for her to take that leap into that giant fucking hole. You see that? She's doing it with grace. I'm telling you, you gotta work at this. I don't know, whatever this thing is. And we have the 6 of Wands, so this is victory. But what? Yeah. Card haunts me quite a bit. Balance. You are imbalanced. But what? We got a knot in reverse. There is a cycle here that you are not breaking, something that keeps going round and round. And it's been shown to you. You're ignoring it. It's been shown to you in different colors, different flavors, different textures, different tastes, different volumes, different frequencies. It's been shown to you over and over and over and over again how this needs to change, how you need to enact temperance and balance in your life. Balance. You know, this fucking bitch, all she's talking about is balance. Balance what? With this, I'm getting your pursuit for justice. Some wrongs might have been done to you. Yeah, that sucks. But guess what? You don't need to spend the rest of your life trying to balance the scales for this to make sure that you get what you feel you deserve and other people get what you feel they deserve. It's none of your business. you need to do justice by yourself, and you need to do justice to yourself. Justice to yourself. The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Coins. Steadfast. Loyal. Traveled. Knowledgeable. Trustworthy. Usually when these knights come up, the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Rings, they're the slowest moving fucking knights, but they stay. This is all to show you that I feel pursuit here. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there is a want here, a desire. And you've been doing yourself an injustice in not pursuing it. I feel like it might have to do with work because my eyes were a little bit drawn to that hammer. But either way, bottom of the deck energy, destiny. This is something that you're meant to be doing. Something that you're meant to do. Guess what was under destiny? The King of Pentacles. This is all part of your journey. You've got to take that step, though. You can be the page all you want, but now you're transitioning from Page of Pentacles to the page of, or to the Knight of Wands. It's action. You still need that balance. You still need that balance. Continuing on your King of Pentacles journey. Grounded. Okay? And I think with the moon under that, there's an understanding that you need to come to here, that you don't have a hand in everything, but you have a hand in a lot more than you fucking think you do. But all will be revealed in time. Ace of Cups. So we had another Ace of Cups come out here too. There is love, connection, joy behind this, and I think you don't need to be directing your energy elsewhere in desperation to not address this thing that you know you need to address. Okay? Nothing. And we got Tower on the bottom of the deck again. This is going to be different for every single one of you. Every single one of you that sees this has something that you need to tackle and balance in some way. Something that you've been avoiding for a very long time, and you know what it is, and you have not been addressing it. Now's the time. We had Destiny and Anant come out. Now is the time to break that cycle. Break that cycle, okay? I'm going to split the Oracle in the middle and see, because we had legislation, I'm going to see if there's any advice here for how you do something in that way. One more split. And so we had the Knight's Pity, and the Knight's Pity is a card of being up, going through it, really fucking pity. And I don't want to say that a pity party is a way through this, but we got Lucky, which is another card of, it's just a card of luck. Now is the time. You got to do it. It's self-exploration. In those wee hours of the night, that's what the Knight's Pity is. In those wee hours of the night, you need to get to know yourself. You need to know what it is you actually want. Oh my God, what you fucking dream about, the road that you want to take, the promises that you want to make, and the connections that you want to foster. Oh, especially the connections you want to foster. I think you really need to work on your competitive streak too. And possibly how you view those who can't currently help you in the moment. Not that you would think that they're less than you, but you might find them an irritation until you need them, and that might also need to be changed. Fuck! Another card of balance. Now this is aggression. This is fucking straight up aggression. I think, and it looks like you've been blessed with, we get another moon. It feels like you've been blessed with a kind of more aggressive energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. This is a card, a masculine card. So it's like you have more masculine energy than feminine, and that's what you need to work on, is working on that balance. Because the feminine is intuition. And this moon, this is a lifeline. This moon card is something that pulls you through those dark nights. And for me, it looks like progress. You want progress on your own, with the strength of your own muscles and your own back and your own mind. It's like you want to be able to do this on your own. But if you're going to find that balance, you need other people to show you what balance is. You need other people to bring in those differing viewpoints that can help you with your fucking logical discernment, your emotional discernment, your intuition, all kinds of discernment that you need to have in your life when you go through certain things. And this is teaching you that, and it's been trying to teach you that for a while. And you've just been kind of like, yeah, I know, I don't need to do this right now. Shh, it's okay. It's going to be okay. I don't need to worry about this. You need to balance and accept as part of yourself. Medusa is a card of radical self-acceptance. Knowing that the monster isn't a monster because a monster wants to eat kids. The tiger's just living. Fuck. Balance. Fix what you need to. I hope this helped. Love you.